Today's episode is brought to you by Quip. Quip is here to get your teeth looking their best. Also today, we're brought to you by Ritual. Ritual is here to get your body feeling its best. And we'll talk about that as well. Let's jump into this podcast.
Hello, everybody, it's time for Cox and Crendor.
Cox and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's up next Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this other episode, another exciting and echoey episode of the Cox and Crendor show in the daytime.
What the shit did you just say? Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the show of the Cox and Crendor. We'll strike the iron's hot in the 18th century podcast.
The podcast, the show, right?
Yeah, what's going on?
I mean, you know, it's it's going. Boy, so right before we started, I was like, I did a bunch of like workout stuff today because I'm trying to work out every single day. I'm trying to be that guy, and I suck at that, but I'm doing it. So far, I've gone an entire week without stopping. Usually, I'm like, I can take 2 days off. I'm at 7 to 7 already.
Now, are we talking like 5-minute workout? Are we talking like 30-minute workout? What are we talking?
Well, I do at least 2 miles a day plus lifting weights right now. Except I'm lifting weights every other day.
Okay, that's pretty solid. I mean, how many weight things you lift in there?
I mean, not a great deal. Just what I have in my home. So we're looking at the Bowflex, like the weights that have the clicker things.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
You mentioned that.
Yeah, so I'm just using those.
Like bicep curls? Are you doing like what do you?
Yeah, I have a chart. I have like a chart that I stole off some guy's TikTok, and I'm using it, and it has like a whole bunch of like different ones, and so you know I'm using the bench. Plus, I'm getting the curls, and I'm doing like the reverse things, and I'm laying down and doing like the bench press things. I'm doing the whole.
What are you benching? What are you curling?
Right now I'm doing 35 on each side for the longest set for 3 reps. 3 sets, 3 reps, whatever it's called. And then I'm doing 1 at 50 at the end.
Wait,
and it's on each side. So I think it's like 100 on each. I think the max.
So you're you're benching that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near what I imagine an actual weight room would provide. But like, it's getting the job done.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad.
And then, and so then I'm just kind of like going through the motions trying to get it done. Today, I had that, that thing that you have, Crendor, that like now I have apparently, where I had a bunch of things I had to do today, and I had an hour in between things, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to do it tonight. So like in that hour, I crammed in another 2 miles for I got one of them programs on my. Yeah, so I crammed it in, and it was pretty good. And then I, of course, was like, oh, I have plenty of time to, like, cool down and dry off. And no, I did not, actually. I was still sweaty when I joined another phone call. And I was like, cool. Yeah, because I have a sweat thing. Like, it's weird. When I work out, I'm not like a big sweater, but when I'm done, my body's like, what? And then it, like, drenches. And it's weird. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's like a normal thing for humans. But when I'm working out, I'm not like sweating all that much. But then when I'm done, suddenly my body's just like, that was water exploding out of me. And it will last like that for a while. And then if I go take a shower, I will then continue to sweat afterwards.
That is a lot of sweating.
It's a lot. I have to have a good hour cool down afterwards.
Crazy.
I know. Well, you try being fat. It's a thing.
All right, fair enough.
It's like a thing. And so, yeah, I'm working at it. And this past week, I was convinced by my new assistant Julia to get up early and do it. Nah, that's not for me. Woke up because, as I've mentioned, I have like a cool down period afterwards that I need to like get through, So I woke up at 5 because I was like, oh well, if I'm in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work out for an hour. That's 6. Then I need at least an hour cool down, so that's 7. I gotta be in the office by 9, so I'll have like an hour. Then I'll go take a shower. Then I'll get dressed, and then I'll like, make breakfasty stuff and have a whole, and then I'll be good. Let me tell you, dude, that sucked so bad. That was, I woke up. I realized over the years, my direct day, like the way my day begins every single day is I wake up, immediately go to the bathroom, take a shower. That like the shower is what gets me awake. I cannot do anything until I've had my shower. And taking a shower before you work out defeats the purpose. So I was working out literally like a zombie. Like everything about me was like bones were snapping and like I was like, like I was hearing noises, creaks in my body, and I was like, I've never heard this before. This sucks. So
here's the thing.
Never again.
I can't take morning showers. I only take night showers.
That's crazy to me.
What?
Because then you get in bed, and then you're in the bed, and then in bed you're all like gunky, and then you wake up, and then you go about your shower. Day. No. But you like, doesn't your hair get all messy, and don't you like look like goof?
What? What are you talking?
Your beard doesn't get like all out of whack, and then you don't have problems in the morning.
No.
Damn, it's got to be one of them fat guy things. This sucks. This sucks. Every time.
I wake up, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, all right, pretty good. Sometimes I wake up in like a sleep cycle or something. I'm kind of like, ugh, and then get up. I feel fine. And then I usually make my coffee. Coffee's what gets me going. I have my coffee, and then I make my breakfast. I've been alternating my breakfast now. I either have my oatmeal with walnuts and like a fruit, or I started doing the millennial thing. I started making the avocado toast.
Now, whoa. How you rolling with that avocado? What you doing to that?
Well, I mean, I just get some Dave's seed bread. All right. It's called Dave's bread.
I actually know what you're talking about. I love Dave's bread. I unabashedly love it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's good bread. And
it's good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You get some seeds, and then usually I just take the avocado, I just cut like the top part, and I spread it on, and I eat it.
Okay. There's I saw a very simple recipe, and I was like, it's literally just the avocado, but then like some olive oil on there. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So usually I'll have that, and then I'll do like, I'll see what I got to do that day, do like some video stuff, or maybe like start doing errands. Then I'm like, after this, like couple hours, that's when I hit the gym. So usually I go to the gym like 3 to 4 hours after I wake up.
I mean, that's like kind of me. It'll be like after work. So I'll leave at 4:35ish, get home, work out. Or this past week I had a few where it was like 8 p.m. where I worked out, but that's fine.
Yeah, but then when you go to bed, you're all like sweaty and like gunky because you didn't.
No way, because I took a shower after I worked out.
Yeah, but you're still like getting sweaty and gunky throughout the day. So you want to take a night shower?
I did before I
Wait,
like
so
after I worked out before I went to bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I've been taking 2 showers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
See, my thing is,
this is how I roll. You can't look. I saw that article that was about celebrities who are like, I don't shower every day. Here's the thing. I feel like incredibly attractive people can get away with that. But like us sluggos over here, we got to shower as much as humanly possible to stay clean. That's just how it works out here in the real world. And I know they're like, well, your essential oils, like F that. The only thing essential about my oils is getting them off of my body because I'm gross. No, thank you. I'd rather smell like awesome shower goodness 24/7 rather than like your natural self. Get out of town. Get it out.
It's got to be an episode 400 quote. I don't need these oils on me. Get them off of me. Yeah, I mean, at least like once a day. You need like at least one shower. To me, it's like when I take a shower at night, that's like part of my bedtime thing. Is you heat your body temperature or whatever, and then your body temperature drops right after. It's like take shower, and then you go to bed, and then you're like, woo, and it helps you fall asleep. So you're like all relaxed.
I mean, I don't know if that's true. Maybe for you.
It's definitely true.
Okay.
All right.
You got so defensive.
That's it. Listen, I defend. All right, here we go. Should you shower before bed? How showering at night helps you sleep. Research shows that taking a warm shower or bath daily can help you fall asleep faster. Here's why. Throughout the day, your core body temperature naturally fluctuates in accordance with your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm controls your sleep-wake cycle along with a host of other biological functions. Among many other cues, your mind relies on body temperature to determine whether it's time to sleep or wake. The rapid cool down, or when you take a warm shower at night, you help aid this natural thermoregulation process. During the shower, your body heats up thanks to water. Then when you get out of the shower, it evaporates from your skin, cooling you down and signaling to your brain that it's time to sleep. Rapid cool down is the largest reason why a shower at night can help you sleep. However, there's other reasons. They help you relax, they are cleansing, and they force you to disconnect.
I mean, yeah, look, I get it. I'd be taking nighttime showers when I'm working out.
But
I
that's the thing,
normally
like,
don't. If I don't work out, I don't take a nighttime shower.
Don't you take
I
a morning
one in the
shower and you feel tired?
No, I take a morning shower and it wakes me up.
Maybe if I take a cold morning shower, it would wake me up.
Oh, I need like skin scorching hot shower in the morning. I want to feel it hurt a little bit. Like just a little bit. Like, ooh, that probably is ruining something. Ooh, then you get all there, you scrub down. Oh yeah.
No, that's gonna make me like fall asleep afterwards. Maybe because my
no
body's
way.
so used to taking showers and falling asleep that just kind of does that. But like, I would take a cold shower in the morning. You start it like a hot, kind of work it down, and boom, you hit yourself with the cold. Love it.
Oh, see, I mean, like my day usually is like shower, go to work, come home, work out, and then I'm able to stay awake because I have a problem where just like in school. Whenever I get done with big swaths of anything, like any activity, when I was in high school or even college, you go to class for the day, and then you come home, and then my body's just like, well, we did a bunch of stuff. What if we took a nap, dude? And I'm like, okay, and then that will ruin everything. So working out, what it is doing for me, at least, recently, is I'm like, it jazzes me after work. I'm like, oh, all right, I can get stuff done. And then it keeps me awake, and then I'm like, oh, it's bedtime. Excellent time for bed. Right? And I'm like, boop, in bed, maybe 11, Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it works for you.
I mean,
you do
look,
you.
it does work for me. Damn it, it does.
If it works for you, that's what you do you. I was gonna say I saw your eye was flipping out too.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It was like one day everything was fine. I got to the office, turned on the lights in the back room. So the office the setup we have is there's like a front area where there's like, computers and editing and whatever. And there's a back area that is for recording. And in that area, we have these curtains that you can pull that make everything dark. But also, deaden the sound. So it doesn't sound like there's echoes like this. And what ended up happening is I turned on the lights in the room that are the giant sort of, I don't want to say neon, that's not correct, but the giant lights that sort of light it up when you record stuff. And the minute I turned it on, my eye was like, yow! And then it started flipping out. And I don't know what had happened. I don't know if I looked at the light wrong or what. But the rest of the day, my eye was just like twitching. And I had to turn all the lights off and open the windows, or open the curtains so I could just get natural light, and I was fine. But anytime that I walked into an area that had artificial light, my right eye was just twitching. And I have no idea what happened, and the next day was fine.
Huh.
Yeah. I can tell you. Medical mystery is what it was. Dr. John messaged me because people in the comments were like so concerned. Like, just, I mean, like, this could be big. And Dr. John was like, send me a picture of your face. I'm like, what? He's like, I want to see your eyes. Open your eyes wide. I'm like, okay. So I sent him my eyes and he was like, yeah, they look fine. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is. It could be allergies. It could be, I don't know, dude. But, yeah.
Huh.
Maybe I was just like stressed. Maybe I was stressed about something. And you know, like when you have those nervous stress twitches.
Yeah.
You're like
Stress can mess you
out.
up.
Yeah. But I didn't feel stressed this week. I had zero stress. So I don't know. I have no idea what happened. That's a lie. That's a lie. I was stressed at one point this week. Oh my God.
What?
So one morning I went to go get coffee, right? And there's this like kind of chill, I'm trying to think what the name of it's called, like Cafe Earth or some, but Earth is spelled with like a U, you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of place.
Earth.
And I was like, oh, I kind of want like a coffee from there and maybe like a little like croissant or something, right? And so I go to park and I see that there's a Porsche parked across like 2 parking spots. And already I'm just like, oof, this person. Of course, outside of Cafe Earth is a Porsche taking up 2 spots. So I go inside to get my coffee, and there's like this woman in front of me, and she's very loudly is like, why isn't my coffee ready? And the woman behind the counter is like, you're up next, ma'am, don't worry. And of course, the woman behind the counter, again, looked like someone who would work at a place called Cafe Earth with a U. Right? She definitely had like the braid hair. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
She looked, yeah. So I don't even need to describe it to you. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're up next, ma'am. Don't even worry. She's like, I ordered online 10 minutes ago. She's like, I know we're very busy, ma'am. Like, just you wait off to the side. We'll get you your order. And she's like, this is unacceptable. She's like, I understood. It's only been 10 minutes. Mind you, it was 7:42 on a Thursday. So like it's filled with people. There are people, it's packed. It's people are going to work. She's like refusing to step aside. And she's like, at least you could get me some water, maybe? And the girl's like, there's a container with water right over there, ma'am. If you want to get some, you can get it yourself, but you have to get out of the line. And she's just like, I don't even want the water. I just want you to do your job. At this point, I'm standing behind her just like, all I want is coffee. Like, I just wanted like some fancy, like a fancy coffee, like a latte or some garbage. And you're over here just stinking up the storm. So she moves off to the side and I'm like, hey, can I just get a latte? And she's like, of course. So she, everything's fine. I go off to the side with this woman. And we're standing there and waiting, and I expect her order to come up. And then, my order, because obviously she ordered 10 minutes ago online. So my order comes up, and the woman looks at me and she goes, unbelievable. And the woman behind the counter is like, ma'am, you placed an online order for 10 drinks. 10. We are working on it. And I just like take my drink and like leave. I'm like, oh my God. So then I go out to my car, and as I'm in my car turning it on, out with like 3 trays in her hands, walking to the double parked porch is this woman. I was like, of course she's the one in the double parked porch. Of course.
Classic.
Of course. It was, I like saw a Karen in the wild, and it was a beautiful moment. I was like, I can't believe I was like, I should just go post this. I was about to take photos and post it on like Reddit and be like, guys, I found one. She was unbearable. I was like, I don't know who this person is, but I know I hate her. And I was just like, oh my God, everything about her. She must have been having a bad day or whatever, but yeah, no thanks. And it made me laugh very hard. I was like, I need to tell Krendor about this. That is definitely something that happened.
It's one of those things where you hope they're having a bad day, because if they're not and that's how they are, then it's like, oh boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to believe everyone is good. Like, everyone just has bad days. But oh my God. everything about this person, I was like, those are some red flags. That's some entitlement right there. I don't know that I like it.
Yep. But
so that was like that. That was my big nonsense this week.
at least you got your coffee or your latte or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. All right. This is a question not just to you, but to everyone else listening. This week, I was like driving down the road, just in LA, and I saw a dude standing on top of a van while cops were trying to grab at him, and he was like T-posing.
What?
Here's the thing. I think I've seen that before. I feel like I had deja vu. And I don't know if I mentioned it on this podcast, but when I was driving to the wedding a few months back, when I was out in the middle of the high desert, I saw a dude on a van with cops around him T-posing. And I can't figure out if this is a thing or I just happen to drive by two T-posing dudes on vans being arrested. Is there like a drug that makes you T-pose? I don't know, but it flipped me out. When I saw it, it was like it was like I was in the car in the middle of the desert again. Except this time I wasn't in a desert. This time I was just like driving down Crenshaw.
I don't know what a Crenshaw is.
It's a street.
All right.
It's just a street.
It's got to be, let's see, T-pose. I don't even know what the... Is it like a meme?
What are you going to try and write? I don't know. T-pose.
There's a thing called T-pose memes.
T-pose van cops. No, I don't see it.
T-pose me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you keep seeing all these like T-pose things too.
I mean, technically it's been twice.
That's still 2 more times than I think most people.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Maybe that lady like got into her car with all the drinks and then she like T-posed and you just didn't know.
If she T-posed, I would be 100% convinced that I was in some sort of Truman Show thing. If she T-posed and dropped all of her coffees and then T-posed, I would be convinced I was in Truman Show. I would be like, this is all fake. I am in the Matrix.
Yeah, honestly, I would believe you too at that point.
If I was just like, I saw it twice and then this woman T-posed, I would lose my mind. I'm looking it up. I saw one article that was like criminals posing with cops, but I feel like that's when they get arrested. Nothing about it anywhere on the internet. But also, I did type in T-pose van cops. So
The T-pose van cops. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
You can't arrest them just by T-posing. I can and I will, because I'm a T-pose van cop.
They'll get out of the van T-posing like one by one. Ah, shit, it's the T-pose van cop.
Yeah. So what did you get up to this week? I know what happened to you today, but what did you do this week?
Yeah, so we had one of our friends wanted to see the Ren Fair, so we went back to the Ren Fair. I think this is the final Ren Fair time. I'm getting Ren Faired out.
I was about to say, you seem like those people who are like, Ren Fair once again this weekend. Let us go and be jovial.
No, they wanted to see it, and we were like, all right, so we took them there, but I was like, yeah, I think I've done all my Ren Fair for the year.
What finally broke the camel's back? Were you just like, you know what? I can only see so many Mud Brothers.
Pretty much. Like, there's only so much you can see and do and eat till you get to a point where you're like, all right, like we've done everything and we've done it again. And now it's just there's so many stores you can look at, and you're like, all right, whatever.
What kind of stores do they have at the Ren Fair?
I mean, they got like the little like shops with like
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. They got like board game shops. So had one that sold some dice. I bought dice at it. They have like a bunch of little cafe things. They got one that had honey, so I bought ginger honey. They had some that sell like instruments. They got some that sell jewelry. They got some that sell like like.
But are they good instruments? Is it good? Because in my mind, it's just like cosplayers selling you the stuff they made the past week.
It could be. I don't know. I think it's all made by people, and they like buy shops and set it up there. But they have like actual little buildings they buy, so it's not like a tent or something.
Oh well, that sucks. It should be a little tent. It should be like, "Come up, me lords, come up.
Well, they do that.
Get yourselves a finest flagon of me mead. Made it myself, I did with my missus."
They do actually like talk like that and try to get you in, but they have a actual little building instead of a tent.
It's a crappy tent. Or like a hut made of poop and leaves. You know what I mean? Like,
You're going to like the Dark Ages, not the Renaissance.
I mean, like, is Renaissance fair, Dark Ages, whatever. For a Renaissance fair, they make it medieval. So that's, I mean,
yeah, that's true too. It's a little more medieval, but whatever. Either way, you hit the point where it's like, all right, I'll come back next year, and then maybe you can go. That'll be the fun time.
Oh my God, that'll be the talk of the town.
Talk of the town.
Because I'll show up and be like, "Me lords, can I? Oh my God, can I show up as a Renaissance man?"
Yeah, if you want, a bunch of people.
Does anyone show up looking like they're like Michelangelo or Leonardo?
I mean, people look like they're dressing up at a Ren fair.
But, they always look like they're from the Middle Ages. You said it was a Ren fair. So now you got me thinking, everyone dresses up like as like a lame pirate or like a lame villager or like a lame knight.
Right.
Why can't I be a lame Renaissance man?
If you want.
I have like a pimp cane and be like, "Lo and behold, it's me, Coxalangelo."
Coxangelo.
It's me, Coxangelo.
I mean, there was a guy with a cane, but he's definitely not trying to be Michelangelo.
I'm just saying, like, I want to show up in, like, flamboyant purples and have, like, flowing cuffs and be like, "Well, hello, 'tis I've come to purchase your wares." And then we'll make reaction videos where I break it in front of them.
That'll get the big time views.
That'll get the views.
So yeah, I did that. It's fun. I had my first writing class thing. It's not really a class. It's more like they're helping me.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm pretty much paying an editor, like a professional editor, to help me write my book I've been trying to write for like 5 years. And I was just like, so I was like, I got a bunch of ideas, and I just don't know how to like organize them to the point where I can begin writing. And then they're like, all right, let's do this. And then I spent 2 hours talking to them, and then I was like, all right, nice. They gave me a little like template of all the stuff, and then they're like, next week you're gonna have names for everything, and we're gonna start on the first like chapter and the plot, and like figure everything out, and then go from there. And I was like, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. My book is gonna be happening. I'm making the steps because I was
What is this book again? Tell me, what is this book again?
It's a fantasy book.
Okay, and
that's all I want to say about it because I haven't ironed out everything. I'll talk about it once.
What kind of fantasy? High fantasy? Low fantasy?
No, it's definitely more like grand, like Lord of the Rings fantasy.
Oh my God. I want to know what Lord of the Rings style fantasy you're. I know. All right. You don't have to say yes.
All right.
But can there be a character called Coxangelo?
No.
No, you didn't have to say no. You just have to say yes.
Definite no.
Mr. Coxangelo, the dragons are attacking the citadel. Don't bother me while I'm having a good whoring. Get out of here.
That'll be the only thing he ever says.
Yeah, he's in it for like 2 seconds. Then the brothel gets scorched. It gets burnt down by the dragon.
I also
I'm doing a proper whoring. Get out of here.
I also always wanted to write like a trilogy, but I was like, you know what? I feel like that's for once you get better at writing. So I'm just writing like a one-off fantasy book, but I'm basing it in the world I would want my like trilogy later on to be in. So if I did want to make a thing, kind of like how Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are like together.
So you're making a Hobbit is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm making a Hobbit.
I can't believe you've done this.
And so I was showing them my writing style, and they were actually like, this is actually pretty good. You're actually a pretty good writer. and they're like, you have pretty good action scenes and good dialogue. They're like, you just need to get better at like your descriptions and like paragraph description stuff. So hey, that was a professional editor. I'll take that.
I can't wait for this for you. I'm excited. This is great.
Yeah, I'm ready. And yeah, so I got my.
It's the world that's not ready.
I was bringing up ideas because I was like, I like basing a lot of fantasy themes off real life stuff because I think that's what a lot of fantasy books do anyway. So I'll give you one thing I want in my book that I mentioned to them that they liked, which was,
okay,
you know how there's like people or animals that get hit by cars and stuff all the time, right? And it's just like,
yes.
They went into the road, they got hit by a car, or like, oh, whatever. I was like, what if in this fantasy world, there's just a place where you had to avoid because you would just get run over by some other creature that was just doing a thing, like giants or carrying their like loot from somewhere, like supplies, or like some other creature is going really fast through an area, and you got to get through there, and people would just die, and the giants just be like, yeah, it's just a human, put them off to the side.
I want to let you know that the minute you said, you know how, like, we run over animals, I was like, oh my God, please let him be like, what if the humans were the animals?
Yeah. No, you read my mind.
This is the most Krendor idea ever.
So they were just like, oh my God, that's a great idea. And I was like, yeah, because she was like, oh, you could have it be like, that's one of the like little things they have to progress through on their quest. Like you come across this valley and it's like, my father died in this valley, got run over. So I was like, yeah, it'd be fun. So that's the type of, stuff in my book.
What?
It's gonna be great.
I want your world to be one where humans are like ants, and there's just another species that's much larger, and they run everything, and it's like long ago. In the world of mortal earth with a U, there was a place called Dragonstone, and there giants ruled, and man were pets.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I kind of do like that. I kind of like humans being almost like an ant type creep. Maybe not quite ant-like, but like they're just kind of another species in the world.
Like a squirrel or a skunk. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well, it's going to be more like they're just another creature. Like another animal thing. So I'm going to have I will have dragons, but I want like smart dragons. How like Lord of the Rings had dragons and they sit in caves and they just have like super powerful magic and they're like, what brings you to me, person? And like maybe they'll allow you to have their magic, maybe they won't.
What brings you to me, person? Straight line of dialogue is what it is.
Well, I haven't fleshed that out yet. But you know. I know. You got it. So I'm just kind of brainstorming right now, trying to world build, trying to, plot it all out. The hardest part is like creating the actual plot because I'm always really good at world building and figuring out like all these different ideas for the world. But like the hardest part for me is just putting it all together and being like, who do I want to be a main character? Who do I want to be a side character? So having somebody that's a professional at it help me out has been very, very nice. So my end goal is I want to write this book, probably not by the end of the year, but I want to finish it at some point, like by next year.
I was about to say, by the end of the year is crazy.
Yeah, no, we're going at some point next year. Don't know if it'll be early, late, but I think I can get this book out before George R.R. Martin releases his next book.
I think that's never going to happen. I feel like Game of Thrones is done. It's done. Or
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get it out before he does.
Yeah, you need to call your book. Actually, when your book releases, if you send me a copy and you ask for like one of those quotes, the quotes on the back of the book,
right.
I'll give you one. It'll be like, this makes a song of ice and fire look more like a song of pee and poo.
That's also just season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. And that'll be the box quote in the front of the book.
I'll just put it right on the front, bigger than the title. It's just like the actual book cover is also just making fun of Game of Thrones. It's just everything about it. I also want a really cool cover. It's like everybody buys books based on the cover. Everyone says don't judge the book by its cover. That's like how I've always looked at books. I'm like, that cover's pretty neat, and then I look at it.
Yeah, I would I'm not gonna tell you how to sell your book, but boobs, put them on the front.
All right.
Like, but here I'm also dragon boobs.
All right.
See what I'm talking about? People are gonna be like, first off, you're gonna get the scalies. They're in. Then you're gonna get the people who are like kind of curious about dragon boobs, and then general perverts, and that's really most of the fantasy readers. Let's be honest. So you got them. You got them. Everyone's reading fantasy because they're hoping someone's gonna bang a dragon. It's not just me. It's everyone.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta do it now.
I mean, yeah, you have to.
I have to
by
do it.
law. Yeah. Speaking of by law, that's not right. This is
terrible.
Speaking of dragon, no, that's not either. Speaking of things that we are obligated to tell you about, there we go. That's much better.
Nice.
Quip is out there changing mouths, everyone. Let me just remind you again. You know Quip are the makers of the electronic toothbrush and floss that you hear about all the time on this podcast. Well, now they have a new mouthwash to help you complete your clean. Plus, it comes with a refillable dispenser that's a delight to use and sleek enough to fit on any bathroom counter. I have one. It looks like, like a modern work of art. Is that too much? It looks nice. You can put it on your counter, and it has a built-in dosage cup, and you can refill it. It's very nice. It kills bad breath germs, helps prevent cavities, and leaves you feeling fresh thanks to a formula that gives your mouth everything it needs and nothing it doesn't. The refillable dispenser's compact footprint, like I said, will go in any bathroom, big or small. It has 5 colors, 2 high-end finishes to choose from, and you're guaranteed to find a dispenser that matches your style. This is the one mouthwash you'll definitely not want to hide under the sink. Add a mouthwash to your refillable plan, and you can make sure your rinse never runs out. With a customizable subscription to Quip, you can get refills automatically delivered straight to your door every 3 months. You can stay on top of your swish without lugging any bottles home from the store. Quip also delivers brush heads, floss, toothpaste refills every 3 months from $5. Shipping is free, so you can save money and skip the hassle and bustle of in-store shopping. With over 5 million mouths already using Quip, join today and start your swishing. All you gotta do right now is go to getquip.com/Crendor5. That is getquip.com/Crendor5 for $5 off a mouthwash starter kit. That's a 90-day dose of their 4 times concentrated formula. Getquip.com/Crendor5. GETQIP.com/Crendor5. Quip, the Good Habits Company. Also, today we're brought to you by Ritual. Look, we all deserve to know what we're putting in our bodies, especially when it comes to something we take every day, like a vitamin. Well, Ritual's vegan-friendly multivitamin is formulated with high-quality nutrients in bioavailable forms your body can actually use. You're not going to find sugars, GMOs, major allergens, synthetic fillers, artificial colorants. Plus, it's got a fresh taste and delayed-release capsule design to make taking your vitamins easy. I use Ritual every single day. I literally have one at home and one at the office, just in case I forget to take it when I'm at home. Because I walk in the office and it's sitting right there at my computer desk. I'm like, boop, oh yeah, I probably should. And just pop them in and everything's good. It is a multivitamin that you can easily trace where all the ingredients are from. They will just tell you. They'll be like, this thing is from like algae found over here, and this thing is from Canada. And you're like, oh, Canada? Yeah, and like everything about it is easily traceable through their one-of-a-kind visible supply chain. And these multivitamins are available for women, men, teens. Ritual multivitamins are scientifically developed to help support different stages of your life. Your multivitamin can be delivered to your door every month with free shipping, always. You can start, snooze, or cancel your subscription at any time, and if you don't love Ritual within your first month, they will refund your first order. Get your key nutrients without all the BS with Ritual. Right now, it's offering you 10% off during your first 3 months. Visit ritual.com/Cox to start your ritual today. That is ritual.com/Cox for 10% off your first 3 months. Now let's go to Chapter Go Scouting. Oh, I just forgot where we're going. Chapter Copter 7, Sky Crendor.
I do not understand what's going on with you today. Normally you got like one of those, but like now you're at 2. Oh man, that is something. Either way, looking outside, looking pretty good. There's some rain going on. Watch out, slipping and sliding all over. The alligators are on the road. If you see a gator, give him a friendly wave. Otherwise, he might cut you off in traffic. You never know. Back to you.
All right, Quendor, let's go to the weather.
Weather desk. Let's see. Let's find a comment from last week's episode, which was episode 300. If you missed it,
That's true.
you should go listen to that.
It occurred. I was there.
Somebody said, "Can we get a weather report for Sweden as comfort for losing the Olympic final in football? If you need a town, Karlstad."
Karlstad. Ooh, I see it.
Karlstad, Värmland, Sweden.
Oh my God! All right, it looks beautiful. I hate this.
All right, Karlstad.
It looks gorgeous.
60 degrees Fahrenheit, partly cloudy. 16% chance of rain through 8 a.m. You've got a high of 68 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 96%, pressure 29.78, visibility 7 miles, wind 4 miles an hour, dew point 59, UV index 1 of 10, moon phase waxing crescent, sun rising at 5:09, setting at 9:11 p.m. Hourly forecast. Wait, we don't want no hourly forecast. We want the 10-day.
Yeah.
We got rain showers. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, 50% chance of rain. Tuesday, 67 with AM showers. Wednesday, partly cloudy, 69. Nice. Thursday, 70, partly cloudy. Friday, 69. Nice. PM showers. Saturday, 67, few showers. Sunday, 66, few showers. Monday, 67 with showers.
I want to let you know that while I'm sure Karlstad is a lovely, lovely place to visit, it is also a 3-seat sofa in light gray from IKEA.
Oh my God, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a very nice sofa.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, very lovely sofa. I don't know that I'm not a big fan of the fact that the wood peggings in the bottom are just like, bare ass wood, but like, all right, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a solid 3.5 star.
yeah, that's a solid 3.5 stars sofa. Very, very solid, especially from IKEA,
Yeah, there you go. I went to the visitors website, and it seems like there's a lot to see there. Bowling seems like,
Okay.
they have pralines and chocolate. That seems to be a thing. A lot of water. There's a lake, it looks like. So that's, you can find antiques. And pirate golf.
Pirate golf?
One of the biggest mini golf with adventure One of the biggest mini golf with adventure pirate theme where you and your family can compete and have fun together. There is also an ice cream cafe. This is on the official tourism website. This is it. This is this might be my favorite thing I've ever. One of the biggest mini golf with adventure pirate theme where you and your family can compete and have fun together. There is also an ice cream cafe. That is, Karlstad, you are great. I love this town. There is also ice cream cafe. Oh my God. Pirate golf. Never mind. It's available. It's Piratgolf. Pirate without an E. Karlstad.se is the Pirate Golf website, and let me just tell you, it is slightly broken, but I love it. I'm oh my God, Grandor! Yes. Open image in new tab. Send this image to you. This is the staff of Pirate Golf.
Oh my God. Now that's a staff.
The best part is they look like the people that I imagine are at the Renaissance Fair.
Oh yeah. No, they 100% are.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to, that's...
That is amazing.
Oh, man. I love Pirate Golf. I love this town. It is beautiful, and it looks like small and kind of out of the way, and it has beautiful lakes and Pirate Golf.
Man, honestly, all you had to say was Pirate Golf, and I'd be ready. But
yeah, if they want to invite us out specifically just for Pirate Golf, I will go. If they're like, we want to fly you out to Karlstad for Pirate Golf, I'd be like, I'm willing to be there. I will go.
Well, that's the Karlstad weather.
Okay, let's go to sports.
Sports. Big sports week. We had the basketball free agency hit. Bulls did a lot. Pretty happy with that. They got Lonzo Ball. They got DeMar DeRozan. So now we got one of the Balls in Chicago. That'll be fun. We also got Alex Caruso from the Lakers, which was great. Then the Miami Heat got Kyle Lowry. There's some other big free agent stuff. I think Kemba Walker went to the Knicks, and some other people. Derrick Rose re-signed, although I don't know how good Kemba Walker is anymore. There's some other, I mainly cared about the Bulls, so I was like, nice.
That's one of the things that's unimportant.
They did make some of the best moves, though, without a doubt. And Russell Westbrook got traded to the Lakers, so now they have Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Westbrook. This would be crazy.
They're really trying hard for a championship. It's
without a doubt,
very obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing the whole crew there. Like, all right, guys, come on.
They also isn't it like they have one season to do it or something insane like that, or they're putting all their money on like one great season?
Well, they won the COVID year with the bubble. The Lakers did, but then they didn't win last year. They even got, I don't even think they made the playoffs. They made the play in and lost. So now I think they're all getting up there. Westbrook is like, he's got to be like mid-30s. LeBron's like mid to late 30s. And then Anthony Davis, the youngest one, like 28 or 9. But still. Actually, is he 28 now? Let me look. He's 28, yeah. So, still. I think LeBron's just trying to get to the point where he can play with his son in the NBA.
That would be
a little crazy.
I know people think that's cool, but I don't know that that's cool. Isn't it? Wouldn't it be weird to like? Yes, I get to play in the NBA with my father, and I live in his shadows. Like, I don't know.
I think he just wants it to be like the first time anyone's ever done that, because it definitely would be. Cause I think he's 2 years away still or something, but it is going to be weird. I don't even know.
Yeah, it sounds on paper like, oh, what a cute moment, but in reality, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of those things where, like, they're obviously going to trade for him, too, if that happens. Like, whoever drafts him, they're going to be like, I go get my son. And they're going to be like, okay, LeBron, and then they'll go do it. It's going to be weird. Yes. Then the Olympics wrapped up. Honestly, I had a good time watching the Olympics. What was I watching this week on the Olympics? I watched water polo, I think. That was one of those things where I was like, water polo, this is weird. And then I actually got into it, and I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it was crazy. Let's see, what else happened? I saw some swimming stuff.
Most of the Olympics I watched this week was through Leslie Jones' Twitter, and I want to let you know I was about to retweet at you because when handball came up, her reaction she was like, isn't this where you hit it against the wall? What the hell is this? Like, her reaction was the exact same as mine. I want to let you know I'm not alone. I don't know what the hell the world thinks handball is, but whatever. She was watching it, trying to figure it out, and even I, while watching, couldn't figure it out. And I'm going to let you know, still can't figure it out. Don't know what the hell the rules are to handball. It's nonsense.
All I knew was, like, if you can move forward and back, but if you go side to side, you have to dribble it, I think is what it was.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, it was,
Handball. It's like soccer, but they only use their hands.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wrestling, I saw. I'm not a big wrestling person. I was like, whatever. But it kept having this thing of being like, and it was a really annoying noise. What else did I see? Let's see.
Ooh, I tried to watch. I think it was Taekwondo, something. Let me tell you, couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. Because in the movies, when people get like, they're like, yeah, they like F them up. This was like, they both kick at the same time, and the judge would be like, this kick was kind of better. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I saw that.
This?
Yeah, I couldn't determine any of it either. I was like, wait, who
None
won?
of it made sense. And there was one point where this woman goes to kick this other woman, and then she like blocked the kick, and the judge was like, point to, I guess, the lady who blocked the kick. And then the woman like freaked out and like got on the ground and started like crying and cheering. And I was like, what the hell happened? I still don't know what. I guess she won. I don't know how she won because the block. All I'm saying is Mortal Kombat. Why is it not like Mortal Kombat?
That's a great question. I would like that as well.
I'm just saying.
I saw, let's see, we have volleyball. I saw mountain biking. That was actually pretty crazy. I saw the horses jumping stuff. I don't know what that's called. I call it horse jump. I saw the canoe kayaks. That was actually pretty crazy. Seeing the kayakers do the thing. There was.
Did you see the race where the guy? I don't know if it was a marathon. I'm not sure what it was. All I know is at the end, the guy was like, he was so far ahead of everyone that he was, slowing down and clapping and, showing off. And a dude from behind starts running at like 800 miles an hour trying to beat him. And then he gets right to the end. The guy's like, no, like tries to stop him. And the other guy's like, I'm just playing. You can walk across.
I don't think I saw that.
It was pretty good. There's also another one where dude, you know how they have the water stations? A guy like held out his hand and knocked over all the water so the racers behind him wouldn't get it. I was like, damn, that guy. Wow, okay.
I saw badminton. That was pretty crazy. It's just the like professional badminton. Watch them go back and forth with that. That one guy won from Denmark, I think. Honestly, I mean, I had a decent
It sounds
time
super
watching
interesting. And that one guy won from Denmark, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Summer Olympics always. I always like the Winter Olympics more, but I still enjoy having it on in the background, as I've said many a time. And then the Winter Olympics are coming up. So that'll be crazy.
Will it be coming up? I'm, again, very curious if it will.
I think it will. I definitely think it will.
Okay.
We will find out, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen. And that was sports.
Okay, Grendor, what is our weird fact that you're probably going to tell me of the day?
Weird fact of the day is Beethoven could still hear after going deaf.
What?
Yeah.
You can't. What does that mean?
All right.
Is this like one of those like he could feel the chords? Is that what, this is like the same way that Daredevil can see?
I think so. Upon going deaf, Beethoven discovered that if he bit onto a metal pole that connected to the piano he was playing, he could hear almost perfectly well. This process is called bone conduction, and while technology has evolved, the science is the same. Vibrations are transferred from the conductive metal into our bones. When this happens, our ears pick up the signal with no sound distortion.
Yeah, I've seen headphones or something. Like there's
Yeah,
glasses.
I've seen those.
Something like where you have glasses and the glasses. Yeah. Okay, I did not. In my mind, it was like Beethoven. You know, in the movies and stuff, he like puts his ear on the piano. He's like he can hear the chords, vibrations. But this is just he bit onto some stuff and it shook his teeth and jaw and it like made noise.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty crazy.
All right. Yeah.
Let's see. There's I'm gonna see. Let's see. Is bone conduction bad? Because the bone conduction headset does not cut the user off from the environment, it is considered safer than air conduction alternatives. Additionally, there is no damage from stimulus intensity and/or the constant ear insertion, earbuds, and/or other types of insert headphones. Interesting.
Got me looking up bone conduction headphones now.
They look pretty cool.
I mean, interesting that they don't make more of these.
I know.
Is it supposed to be for when you sleep?
I mean, I guess people use them working out too.
I got it. Am I about to get bone conduction
Bone conduction.
and try this out?
You gotta do it. You gotta try out the bone conduction.
I'm looking at them. They're wild looking. Maybe. Oh my God. Maybe I'll have bone conduction.
Bone conduction.
I have bone conduction.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. So I do have a big news story, but I wanted to mention something. First, Northern Lion on Twitter tweeted that people on our subway are wild, man. And it's somebody's order from our subway, and they said, spicy Italian, extra provolone, toasted Italian herbs and cheese bread, extra lettuce, extra tomato, extra pickles, extra green pepper, extra banana pepper, extra jalapeno, extra onion, oregano, extra black pepper. Get it to go and add spicy mustard at home.
What?
Yeah. That's
That doesn't
insane.
seem wild. That doesn't seem wild.
What? That does seem wild.
It's just a guy who got extra stuff
Why are you getting so many extra things?
because he likes the veggies.
That's so many veggies.
But people like that.
But this, I don't understand it either.
I mean, I
You're
wouldn't
just-
get it. I don't want extra tomatoes, but like, I understand people who like veggies. Like, I understand it.
I get liking veggies, but he's putting the whole garden on there. Like, Mamma Mia.
I mean, I get it though. Some people be like that.
I don't understand. Well, I went to our subway just to see what it was, and I saw a post. It's back from the gates of hell, and for a limited time only. It is the Subway Claw Your Way Up to the Flavor Chain Lobster Sandwich, Atlantic Canada Lobster. I think it's
No, I'm good. No.
if
I'm
there's
all right.
one thing I would not want from Subway,
Lobster?
is-
Yeah, no, I'm all
it is
right.
lobster.
No, I'm good.
It's like somebody be like, "You want a lobster roll?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah," and they're like, "From Subway?" I'd be like, "Nope, never mind."
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, that is. Well, yeah. I mean, just going to Subway in general is not my great. What's your Subway order? All right, my Subway order, if I go, is pretty basic. I get usually the Italian herbs and cheese bread or the whole wheat bread, and then I get like turkey, pepper jack, lettuce, tomato, onion, cucumber, and then maybe a little yellow mustard on it.
Interesting. Mine, even though it's been a while, mine was wheat, turkey bacon, lettuce, onion, cucumber, jalapeno, and no sauce on that bad boy. No cheese.
Wait, no cheese?
Cheese messes up the flavor, man. That bacon plus the jalapeno. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's where it's at.
I don't think I've ever gotten bacon at Subway either.
Yeah. The turkey bacon. It's
Wait,
like, I
they
think
have
it's a
turkey
menu
bacon?
item, I think. I think it's a menu. I think it's like an item. It's like a turkey bacon sandwich, I think.
Are you getting like turkey and bacon or turkey
Yes,
bacon?
yeah, like turkey, and they put bacon on the turkey.
Oh,
and then
okay.
they toast that thing and then pull it out, and then they put like all the stuff on it. It's great.
I thought for a while you were just saying turkey bacon. I was like, they got turkey bacon at Subway?
No, I wouldn't get the cucumber, but like, I get it because I'm like, I gotta be healthy, I guess. But if someone were to tell me that cucumber is just worthless calories, I would nix it.
I don't know if it is actually.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, well, I gotta add more greens to it.
Let's
But
see.
I don't really-
Cucumber nutrition. They're a good source of vitamin K. And I think it's mainly vitamin K, B5, C.
See,
I mean, I think they're pretty healthy.
all
Maybe
right.
you got to eat a lot, but they do seem
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah. Yeah, vitamin K, 21%. That's their main thing. They give you that vitamin K.
well, all right. I mean, I guess. What if I just ate a ton of pickles?
I mean, they might also give you vitamin K. Let's see, pickles nutrition. Health. Wait, health.
You got me looking up pickle nutrition facts now too. Pickled
Okay.
cucumbers, nutritional facts. What vitamin? A lot of it's at 0%. That's not good. One pickle gives me 1% of vitamin C and 1 of iron. What about K? It says nothing about K.
Where's the K? Treats candida symptoms. Hold on. Okay. Are these real health benefits though? Okay, there's got to be like a. Are these real health
What
benefits?
pickles can
not
do
actors?
for you? Ooh, I like this.
Okay.
Pickles are almost all water and have very little fat or protein. They have a high concentration of vitamins because the salty brine draws out the water from the pickles. The nutritional value varies depending on the type. For example, a whole dill pickle has about 23% of daily recommended amount of vitamin K, which keeps your blood clot and keeps your blood clot. Which keeps your blood clot? What does that mean?
Supports blood clotting and bone health. It says.
That makes so much more sense than whatever the hell weather
Supports
keeps
the
your
blood
blood clot.
Keeps.
How come I'm finding the web pages today that are like keeps your blood clot and ice cream cafe?
I don't know. You got the website just starts T-posing on you. It says pickles contain vitamin K, pack probiotics, are gut friendly, replenish electrolytes, and boost hydration. Huh.
And then fermented pickles help with they've got probiotics for gut health
Yeah.
and may ease muscle cramps.
Damn, look at that.
There you go. Look at all this. Get your pickles today.
Yeah. Anyway, the news story of the day is Los Angeles air traffic controller warns jetpack guy is back.
Okay. This has been a thing in LA for a while. Like there has been a dude flying around LAX, maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Huh. The FBI is investigating reports of a possible jetpack man in sight 15 miles east of LAX. The FBI is investigating what one commercial airline pilot said might have been an airborne person with a jetpack. The Los Angeles Times reported that the Boeing 747 pilot radioed to report a possible jetpack man in sight at around 6:12 p.m. Wednesday. The pilot spotted an object that might have resembled a jetpack 15 miles east of LAX at a 5,000 feet altitude. Federal Aviation Administration spokesperson told the newspaper. Out of an abundance of caution, air traffic controllers alerted other pilots in the vicinity. Use caution, jetpack guy's back, said one air traffic alert. Did you see a UFO? One air traffic controller asked a pilot. We were, but we did not see Iron Man, the pilot responded. The FBI is working with the FAA to investigate the report. FBI spokesperson Laura Eimler told the Times in an email the agency has already looked into 3 other possible jetpacks in the skies above LA, and has not been able to validate any of the reports.
Yeah, I guess some people were saying that it might just be a drone dressed up to look like a man, which is even crazier.
That is crazy. That'd be weird.
But I don't know. I have no clue what. It's just been a thing that's been happening a while. And I know that there was, at a certain point in time before COVID, there was a business in LA that was offering people jetpack experiences where, like, you'd be tethered to the ground and you could fly up in the air in your jetpack. But I don't imagine it'd be high enough that a jumbo jet would see you.
Yeah, that is weird. I feel like it's got to be a drone dressed as a man, now you say it.
But there's that guy in New York that people took videos of that's flying around on a drone. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Oh my God! Hold on. Let me see if I can find you, Drone Man.
Drone Man.
I'll let everyone know. Drone Man flying NY. All right, Drone Man didn't get me it. Incredible video shows man flying around. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm not sure who the arrow times are, but there's a YouTube video. If you just look man flying over drone in New York Times Square, look at this thing. This guy looks like he is from Spider-Man. He's like out to catch Spider-Man.
Oh my God, he does. He looks like the Green Goblin.
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
So, I mean, if that exists, who knows?
Maybe Jetpack Man is real.
Right? I want to believe for safety reasons it's a drone, but it also could just be a dude who's like, I am the Rocketeer. You never know.
Hey, you never know.
All right. Well, that is it for this episode. Thanks so much for listening or watching. However you're enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We got socials, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor Podcast. All one word, go on YouTube. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, all those good places. You can also go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. You can see all the animations, see a bunch of things from over the years animated. There was a new one a couple of weeks ago. And check out our own stuff. YouTube.com Jesse Cox, YouTube.com Crendor, Twitch.tv Jesse Cox, Twitch.tv Crendor, Twitter Jesse Cox, Twitter Crendor, Facebook Jesse Cox, Facebook Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor was taken, Patreon Jesse Cox, Patreon Crendor. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it. We'll see y'all next time. And as always,
I'm gonna shake this beanie baby. Can you hear it?
I mean, I have so many questions. Why even have a beanie baby? Anyway,
I'll answer it next week.
To be continued.